Hello, buddy. Senior engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about the breaking news that Beam Therapeutics and Pfizer have partnered up. This is huge news. This is breaking news because Pfizer is the biggest biotech, big pharma company out there, and they finally gotten their feet wet with CRISPR, the technology. Obviously, this is with base editing through Beam Therapeutics. I will talk about all of that in this video. Now, before we do that, before we jump into today's video, do like this video, smash the like button, guys. Destroy that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Really does help the channel. And if you have any questions, feedback, comments, leave it in the section below, guys. In the discussion section below, I'll try to respond to every single comment out there. It is breaking news today, guys. Like I said, Pfizer partnering up with Beam Therapeutics. This is an article from Pfizer's website directly, and basically said Pfizer and Beam enter in exclusive multi-target research collaboration to advance novel in vivo base editing programs for a range of rare diseases. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Zoom in here. So 4-year research collaboration. And we all know how all of these works, right? If you look at, how Vertex partnered up with CRISPR Therapeutics 2 years ago, they sort of set a few years. Same thing with Novartis and TLA, Regeneron, and so on, right? So these are usual relationships. Usually happen like that. They give themselves a few years of collaboration, as they call it. But basically, what it is they're highlighting Beam leadership, but more specifically about the base editing, right? So very, very important. And what Beam is getting out of this, obviously, by offering their technology to this big pharma company, Pfizer, obviously, is they're getting upfront $300 million, dollars, which is amazing, right? This is a lot of money. This is cash in the bank right now. And what the biggest news is to be eligible to receive future milestone payments up to 1.05 billion for potential considering up to 1.35 billion. So you add up that 1.05 in future earnings plus that current 300 million that you receive no matter what, right? And Beam could opt out in co-development and co-commercialize, co-commercialize, co-commercial. Oh wow, can't pronounce right now. Co-commercialization agreement for one program, right? So this is amazing news, right? And obviously these are about rare genetic diseases, in vivo base editors, basically leveraging Beam Therapeutics because they hold several patents. When we talk, well, at least they hold the rights to use base editors, at least the current way things are. There is another company in the TLN, and that is Beam NTLA, but obviously they have not gone commercial with their base editors. So the only company right now with base editors, commercialization potential and opportunities is obviously Beam Therapeutics. And through Beam Therapeutics, you also get prime editors through their 5 million shares stake in Prime Medicine, including sharing board members from both companies, right? So this is amazing news. I really love this. I mean, I'm just shocked by this news. I mean, yesterday I was thinking about making a follow-up video on my on NTLA article with highlights for 2022, but this deserves this video today. I think Pfizer is literally the biggest biotech pharma company, and for them to really look into this space and say, you know what, we're interested in CRISPR, we want to tackle genetic diseases, rare genetic disease, and we want to do it through in vivo approach, and we want to do it with base editors, which they believe is the third or the second generation of CRISPR, depending on how you see it. I think this is amazing. I think it's great news for all Beam Therapeutic shareholders. I think it's great news for the patients. And I think ultimately Pfizer, with what they were able to do during this pandemic, I think they can leverage some of that money and reinvest it in their business, sort of in programs such as CRISPR, this program particularly, where they can basically, give 300 million to a company like Beam Therapeutics. Again, there is no commercial available drug when it comes to CRISPR technology, right? So this is a huge bet. Obviously, they have experience with mRNAs, right? With what the pandemic showed. There is Moderna to partner up with another CRISPR company that we were all disappointed with. But this is the biggest news, I believe, in the past year. I think this is amazing news because Pfizer is no joke. I think this is the biggest news since NTLA 2001 program, right? Data phase one in June. So great news. We're starting the year really, really strong. I really love what I'm seeing here. But again, we'll see how the year developed. Damn, it's only been 11 days since the year started and it feels like it's been 2 months, right? So amazing news. Congratulations to all shareholders. Great comments from the CEO from both companies. I was watching the CEO of Pfizer, Dalston, in an interview with Lex, and I really love his approach about regulations and about his approach with the FDA about how they tackle pandemic and how they tackle reinvesting in their R&D and D and how they focus on talent and so on. So to me, it's not a surprise that they're venturing into CRISPR. What is a surprise is they picked Beam Therapeutics and they didn't pick other CRISPR companies. Obviously, Beam Therapeutics offers something that other companies do not, and that shows why John Evans and the rest of the team at Beam Therapeutics have been able to persevere and have these amazing partnerships, whether that's with Sana Biotechnology, with Verve Therapeutics, with Prime Medicine, and obviously now with Pfizer. So this is great news. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Wanted to make this quick video for you guys. Do like this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribe yet, and leave me comments below what you think about this news. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.